Kazakhstan. In the pink trunks with the gold trim, we have Angelina Lukas from Kazakhstan takes on Thanwarat Sahengiymchit from Thailand. She has got the blue shorts. Round number one underway. Very fast start by Angelina Lukas to close the distance early on with a nice 1-2. And just an absolute relentless style already, just throwing everything she's got. Thanwarat just on the back foot, taking her time, using some head movement. Angelina pushing forward and eats a left hand in the process. Angelina marches forward but eats a left hand from Thanwarat. And you see Angelina does a good job of constantly keeping Thanwarat on the back foot. And Angelina Lukas has got a huge scoring section. Every time she lands, the crowd goes wild. And a nice right hand downstairs and upstairs as well. Angelina now throwing out that jab, trying to find her range. Every shot she's throwing, she's giving it her all. A nice right hand and pushes back on her opponent. Thanwarat doing a good job to clinch and nullify the action, not allowing her to get any more punches off. And a big right hand downstairs landed by Angelina. Angelina walking towards with her hands down, very much like an Oscar De La Hoya, just marching towards her opponent and throwing everything she's got when she's up close. Angelina now got her opponent in the corner. She's got to be very careful though, because Thanwarat likes to throw counter hooks when someone steps in. But Angelina just constantly pushing forward, not allowing Thanwarat any chance to actually move forward. But you can see some blood already around Angelina's mouth. And a big left hand upstairs lands by Thanwarat, but Angelina counters back with 4 more punches. Thanwarat gives one good counter punch, but Angelina throws 4 of her own. So right now it's quality against quantity. Angelina's got to be very careful she doesn't walk into any of these big hooks. A big stiff jab lands by Thanwarat. We're nearly at the end of round number 1. And a big right hand attempt upstairs. Upstairs that we were talking about. Angelina needs to be very careful she doesn't walk into a big counter. Angelina just constantly pushing the pace, not allowing her opponent much chance to think. However, Thanwarat did a very good job that even though when she was in the heat, still throwing big counter punches at. Okay, that is the bell for round number 2. Angelina Lukas from Kazakhstan in the pink takes on Thanwarat from Thailand in the blue. And another fast start already, where both fighters are just exchanging leather very early on, both exchanging jabs. And you can hear the audience chanting for Angelina. And a big right hand upstairs lands again, but again Thanwarat very calm, very nicely done to counter the onslaught of Angelina. Angelina's going to be very careful when she goes in for those blitz combinations, because Thanwarat has some nice head movement as well. Angelina throws a left hook downstairs, followed up by a right hook as well. And the referee giving him a warning to stop tangling up and clean breaks. Again, here we are, both fighters in the clinch. Got to be very careful when you wrap your glove around the back of their head. Angelina flicks out that jab with all her might and throws a right hand downstairs and upstairs as well. Angelina, can she keep this pace up? We're in round 2, less than a minute to go. Can she keep up this type of pace and energy? She lands a nice combination upstairs once again. Now, Angelina isn't throwing big, powerful shots, but she is being active. Almost like Joe Calzaghe, just throws punches and bunches and not allowing her opponent to really do anything with it. Thanwarat just needs to find the timing in between. So every time Angelina goes for an onslaught, either cover up and throw an uppercut or a hook. Timing beats power and speed every time. Angelina on the balls of her feet, very nicely done. Thanwarat does a nice job to throw a nice jab and a nice right hand upstairs as well. Thanwarat has been very good with her counter punches, but I still think the judges are going to favor Angelina in these exchanges. Very dirty. forward. But we do see the counter punches landing very well by Thanwarat as well. You see that big overhand right landed by Angelina. So Angelina doing a good job to constantly schedule for 8 in the super flyweight division. Angelina Lukas from Kazakhstan in the pink takes on Thanwarat from Thailand in the blue. The big right hand starts the action for Angelina Lukas. Another right hand, and Thanwarat throws a right hand in between, and Thanwarat very accurate with her counter punches, and exactly what we were talking about. Thanwarat is very dangerous with counter punches. Angelina needs to be very careful she doesn't just charge in and walk onto a big shot. And Angelina now walking towards with a higher guard, exactly what she should be doing. But you've got to have a method behind your blitz. You can't just throw and swing for the fences and hope it works. Thanwarat just needs to read into it. A nice jab and a right hand landed by the Thai. And Angelina just clinches her opponent, but Thanwarat doesn't give up. I think you can see the frustration on Angelina's face every time she gets involved in a clinch, because Thanwarat is very active inside the clinch. And a big left hand lands by Thanwarat. Very perfectly timed. And another left hand as well. Thanwarat doing a very good job to land these counter punches. And Angelina has done this more than once. She hits after the bell. It's a sign of frustration when you've been hit clean. And another one by Thanwarat. Angelina's got to be very careful she doesn't walk onto another big shot. Angelina should just stick behind the jab and time her blitz. Angelina now doing exactly what she needs to do. Stay on the medium range and throw these flurries rather than walking into Thanwarat. A big right hand upstairs as they get involved in the clinch. And like I was saying early on, can Angelina keep this pace up for a full 8 rounds? We will see. It's a very hard style to keep up. Big left hand and a miss. Not long to go this round. That is the end of the round. A very nice round, but I want to give that one to Thanwarat for the counter punching. We're going to see some action replays here. And this is when we saw the flurry against the ropes. And you see Angelina finally takes a step back. And then throw a right hand with it. Going into the next round, ladies and gentlemen, scheduled for 8, 4th round. Angelina Lukas from Kazakhstan in the pink short takes on Thanwarat from Thailand in the blue. Let's see if she's a little bit more calm in this round. And a nice left hand downstairs by Angelina. And Thanwarat gives one back of her own as well. And both fighters now just absolutely going for it. As soon as they engage, it's like two magnets sticking together. They just go for it. This is where Angelina should take a step back and go for that counter punch as well. A big right hand upstairs. Very nicely timed by Angelina. And that's where Angelina is going to do well, but she eats a right hand in the process as well. That's exactly what Angelina needs to do there. Time her counter punching as well, not just forcing the action. Thanwarat will read into it very well. We're halfway into this fight already, scheduled for 8. Both fighters landing clean right hands. Remember, if one hand is free in the clinch, you can still fire punches. You do not have to give up in the clinch just because you're there. If one hand is free, you're allowed to keep fighting. An uppercut attempted by Angelina, and a big overhand right. Every shot Angelina throws, the crowd goes wild. Thanwarat should just get behind the jab. Use that jab, allow Angelina to walk onto a right hand or an uppercut maybe. Thanwarat does a good job now to throw some big punches and more clean punches, but I still think Angelina is stealing the fight away with just this constant front foot fight, constant blitz. Thanwarat misses with a left hook downstairs. And Angelina pulls down on the head. A very nice move to nullify the action a little bit. 10 seconds to go, round number 4. Angelina throws a right hand, just missing, and going for that professional style of clinch work, where you push down on your opponent's head. Let's see some action replays here. thing we're seeing is Angelina has got it in her to land clean right hands. But to me, she needs to set up. Angelina goes for the blitz, land a right hand down the middle. That is the bell for round number 5, scheduled for 8 in this super flyweight fight. The fight is now dancing with the jabs. Angelina Lukas in the pink from Kazakhstan. Thanwarat from Thailand in the blue. Both fighters looking very angry at one another. Let's see how they use this to their advantage. And a nice right hand by Angelina as well. Both fighters in the clinch. Angelina doing everything she can in that clinch to just get the referee to break it up. And very nicely done by Thanwarat. Again, if your arm is free, you can keep firing. You do not need to stop. Angelina now just throwing a nice body shot downstairs. Thanwarat circles around, looking for those openings, and some nice 1-2s landed by Angelina. And Angelina just constantly keeps that pressure on. It's such a hard thing to deal with. Even if the punches are not landing cleanly, it's very hard to deal with someone constantly in your face. Angelina keeps her opponent with the back against the ropes. A nice jab and a nice onslaught as well. The right uppercut as well. Thanwarat needs to throw something back. A big left hand lands well for Thanwarat. And again, both fighters get involved in the clinch. Thanwarat needs to throw that left check hook. As soon as Angelina walks towards her, she should throw that left hook and step back and use Angelina's momentum against her. The fighters now just giving it their all. I think Angelina is just stealing the fight away for herself. The judges do like to see aggression. They like to see front foot fighters in boxing. And like I said, even if the punches don't land cleanly, it doesn't matter. 10 seconds to go of round number 5. Big right hands landed by both fighters. And it looks like the end of that round. A very sloppy affair for both fighters, but a very exciting one as well. Let's see some action replays here. So there was those right and left hands landed by Angelina. That was that rear uppercut, which is very nicely timed, followed by an overhand right as well. She gave it. Does not need to know that. She needs to just give it everything she can. Round number 6. Angelina Lukas in the pink, representing Kazakhstan, takes on Thanwarat from Thailand in the blue. And again, we see Angelina on the balls of her feet. So the fitness level of Angelina is absolutely fantastic. To keep this pace up for 6 rounds is unbelievable. Angelina keeps her fighter on the back foot. Thanwarat now starting to fire jabs out and fires a big rear uppercut in between as well. Thanwarat not giving up easily. Thanwarat throwing everything she can in those counter punches. And this is where Thanwarat needs to come alive inside the clinch. I think Thanwarat has got the advantage inside the clinch and she needs to use it. Angelina Lukas now just pushing Thanwarat to the ropes. Is she going to go for the other flurry? And she throws a right hand upstairs and leans back and throws another one. And the referee quickly breaks him up this time, not giving him any chance to fight out of it. Less than a minute to go of round number 6. And I think Thanwarat is not doing much of anything now and has allowed Angelina to just bully her way through this fight. Thanwarat needs to think of a game plan if she wants to win this fight. Angelina has just constantly pushed the pace, constantly hitting and grabbing. She lands a combination and grabs her opponent. It's a nice move to win the fight, hit and grab. Big right hand upstairs, lands on the top of the head. Angelina starting to find her range in this fight now. And this is where Thanwarat needs to come alive. Very nicely done by the ref, not breaking it up too early. I'd like to see Thanwarat just start going to the body and just give it everything she has. Angelina in the center of the ring now. 10 seconds to go of round number 6. And a right hand upstairs by Thanwarat. Lands flush, but it's not enough to win this round in my view. And another right hand followed by a left, and nearly we see her taking on Thailand's Thanwarat in the blue. Round 7, scheduled for 8. One more after this. The fight is again in the clinch, which is usually a sign of fatigue. You've been battling it out for 6 rounds already. It's very normal to be tired at this stage. And a big right hand down the middle lands by Thanwarat. And again, Thanwarat definitely has some nice counter punches, but she just doesn't do enough to win the round in my view. Has she got the power to put Angelina down? I doubt it, but we will see. Angelina starting to throw more punches, putting the hooks and uppercuts together. The referee doing a good job to control this fight, but at the same time allowing them to actually fight in the clinch as well. A big right hand to the ear. And very nicely done by Angelina. Finds the target. It wasn't an easy punch to land, but she found it. Good accuracy. Angelina just marching forward now on the balls of her feet. Lands the left hook with the right hand. Thanwarat now turns her opponent, but the referee quickly in there to break it up. Angelina pushes Thanwarat to the ropes, and again we're back in the clinch. Less than a minute to go of round number 7. I think Thanwarat is just hoping that one of her counters gets through and does something. Angelina did a beautiful body combination just then. And we are seeing that Angelina Lukas is going to win this fight. It seems like we're only in round 7, but we're going into round 8. And a strange move by Angelina Lukas where she jumps up with the headbutt. Got to be very careful. Nice left hand followed up by a right hand as well. And a right hand downstairs. We're going into it in the blue from Thailand. That is the bell for round 8, the final round. I think Thanwarat really needs to go for this now if she wants to win this fight. Angelina Lukas still on the front foot right now, pushing the pace. Angelina probably doesn't even need to do this, but I appreciate anyone who pushes the pace in a moment like this. Both fighters going for it, both fighters putting on a display. And they must be absolutely exhausted to keep this effort up and this momentum. Angelina still marching forward, doing everything she can to put the tough Thanwarat away, but Thanwarat, like we said, does not go down easily. Big swing and a miss, and now the body work by Angelina Lukas. Angelina Lukas and swings after. Again, how many times has Angelina hit after the bell, after the clinch? Some interesting tactics, some nice clinch work by both fighters, and now Thanwarat pulling down on the head, which you cannot do in boxing. I think both fighters are just doing everything they can now. Dirty tactics from both fighters, but it's been an entertaining fight nonetheless. Less than a minute to go of round number 8. And I think Angelina Lukas cruises her way to victory. We will see, can Thanwarat do anything now to win this fight? Angelina doing everything she can. Thanwarat just not doing enough of anything now to win this fight. She needs to put something together, and I just don't think it's going to happen. I think Angelina Lukas from Kazakhstan has won this fight outright, just constantly keeping the pressure in, constant front foot, and a big left hand gets through, almost wobbling Thanwarat. Less than a few seconds to go of this round. A beautiful war by both of these fighters.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges have scored this contest by unanimous decision, so your winner in the red corner